I wouldn't want to personally risk that, but, her choice. They're open, so she's going.
Mm-hmm. Wow. My school closed, the school that I work at closed early, and they're closing for 3 weeks. So spring break was supposed to happen this coming week anyways, but they stopped on this past Tuesday, and then the next week is closed because that's technically spring break, and then the following week is also going to be closed. So it'll be interesting to see what happens for these elementary school kids.
Yeah. Well, all of them, no school until April 3rd or 6th for some of them. I don't,
they're going to regress.
Or what?
Yeah. Yeah, and I know that, Indiana extended their, grade school and high school until May 1st. So, a principal from around, in Effingham that came in, I worked at Joe's today, and he came in and said that we will probably do the same thing here in Illinois just because we'll follow suit. So that's a long time for those kids to be off school. And around where I live, a lot of the schools sent packets home with the kids, and they tried to have them get their books and stuff from school. Mm-hmm. So then the parents are just supposed to help them out. But then I know the Catholic school that I grew up going to, they said that the tests and stuff wouldn't count because parents could be doing them for the kids, or you don't really know if the kids are doing them. So the tests shouldn't count. But then I'm like, well, how do you make up for that? And it's one of those things where I said they should have just okay, here's your summer break, right now, and we'll come back in July or June or whenever this is all over. But
that's crazy. Being an ex-kindergarten teacher, I would be freaking out. I'd be like, my kids are gonna forget how to read. They're not gonna remember what the word "add" is at the end of this time. That's crazy. Oh God. Yeah. I am glad I'm not a teacher right now.
Yeah, so I have a friend who's a 5th grade teacher, and she made a long post and a video on Instagram being like, it's really hard, we had to say goodbye, it was rushed, I don't know if I'm gonna see these kids again because who knows, we're supposed to come back, but who knows if we actually will, and then what does that look like?
And yeah.
Weird.
It is weird. I know that the school that I work for, at least, is going to try and go online, but I'm not really sure how that's going to work, especially for lower income kids. One of my coworkers, she doesn't have much of an income. She works at the school, but she is just doing more than minimum wage, but not a job that pays that much. And her daughter goes to the school, and she doesn't have a tablet at home. And so even though they're making it possible to have Wi-Fi. I don't know if y'all heard about this. They're making it free for students to have Wi-Fi at home, which is really great. But what if they don't even have the device? It's not like they're going to be able to do it. So it's just really sad.
That was my first worry when everyone was saying online, and my friends were like, "Oh, well, kids can still learn online." I'm like, okay, for kids that are middle class and above, and that they have access to it, but there's so many schools around here that they don't have access to that, or even people in the nicer areas. Not everyone might be that fortunate.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Kids are gonna suffer for sure. For sure. But what else can you do? It's a catch-22. Ellie, is that a troll in the background of your one of those old 90s trolls?
Yeah, my mom, I can't even really zoom in, obviously, but
I love that.
Yeah, my mom is a postal service, she used to be a postmaster, and there was this guy in the town that she's a postmaster in, and he collected them or something. And he found one that was a postal worker and had to give it to her, and she's just had it ever since. So
I love that.
That's really cute.
I love that. Those are the creepiest, best things from the 90s/80s. I had some as a kid. I remember, and they had jewel belly buttons.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna